Have you ever found yourself lying awake at night, questioning the decisions you've made? Wondering if there was a different path you could have taken? Have you ever wished that someone, anyone, could have just given you the answers to the endless questions that life throws at you? I know I have. When I was younger, I thought I knew it all. I thought that life would just magically fall into place if I worked hard enough or followed the right steps. But life, as we all know, doesn't work like that. In fact, it took me years to realize the fundamental truths that could have saved me countless hours of frustration, heartache, and regret. There were lessons I had to learn the hard way, lessons I wish someone had told me earlier. If someone had sat me down and said, "Hey, here's what you need to know about life," I could have avoided a lot of pitfalls. And maybe, just maybe, I wouldn't have made so many mistakes along the way. But, of course, no one did that for me, and I know I'm not alone in this. Many of us go through life trying to figure it out as we go, only to realize later that we've been walking down the wrong path all along. So, if you're ready to hear the lessons that could change everything for you, then buckle up. This is going to be a ride, a wake-up call that will make you rethink everything you know about life, success, happiness, and fulfillment. I want to start by saying something that may surprise you. Life is not fair. It's not just about working hard and playing by the rules. If you think that life will hand you the keys to success just because you followed the standard blueprint, you are in for a rude awakening. We live in a world that is constantly changing, and what worked a decade ago is no longer effective today. Technology is evolving at an exponential rate. Industries are being transformed before our eyes, and the rules we once thought were set in stone are being rewritten daily. And yet, somehow, society still clings to the outdated notion that success is a linear path. But if there's one thing I've learned, it's that life is anything but linear. In fact, life is messy. It's unpredictable. It throws curveballs when you least expect them. And it's in these moments of uncertainty that we discover the true power of resilience, adaptability, and grit. Because life will test you, and if you're not prepared, it will break you. But if you've learned the lessons I'm about to share with you, you will be ready for whatever comes your way. These are the truths I wish someone had told me when I was starting out. Truths that would have saved me from so many unnecessary struggles and frustrations. Now let me be clear. These lessons are not just some feel-good advice that you can simply file away and forget. These are hard-hitting, reality-check truths that will challenge you, push you, and force you to confront the uncomfortable aspects of life. But trust me when I say this. These lessons are the keys to unlocking a life of true fulfillment and success. And while they may be difficult to hear, they are absolutely necessary if you want to break free from the conventional mold and create a life that is uniquely yours. So, if you're ready to take control of your destiny, to stop playing by society's rules, and to start living on your own terms, then pay close attention. This is not just another motivational speech. This is a call to action. The world is changing, and so must you. Success isn't about being perfect. It's about getting up after every fall. We live in a society obsessed with perfection. But guess what? Perfection doesn't exist. What matters is resilience. It's about showing up when you're tired, frustrated, or on the verge of quitting. Every failure is a stepping stone to success. If you can't embrace failure as part of the journey, then you will always be stuck in the same place. Your time is your most valuable asset. We waste so much time chasing things that don't matter, trying to please people who don't care, and getting bogged down in trivial distractions. But time, once it's gone, it's gone. It's non-renewable. Every second you waste is a second you'll never get back. Spend your time on things that add value to your life, not things that drain you. Don't wait for the perfect moment to start. The perfect moment will never come. It's a myth. Life is about seizing the moment, taking action, and learning as you go. Don't wait for the stars to align. Start now with what you have. The best time to start is always today. Your network is everything. We all hear the phrase, It's not what you know, it's who you know. And while some may dismiss it, there's truth in it. Your network is your support system, your door to new opportunities, and your bridge to success. Don't underestimate the power of building meaningful relationships with people who can help elevate you. You can't control everything. One of the hardest lessons I've had to learn is that you can't control everything. No matter how hard you try, some things will always be out of your hands. The sooner you accept this, the sooner you'll free yourself from unnecessary stress and anxiety. Focus on what you can control and let go of the rest. People will judge you no matter what you do. It doesn't matter how hard you work, how much you achieve, or how kind you are. Someone will always find a reason to criticize you. So stop trying to please everyone. Focus on what makes you happy, and don't let the opinions of others hold you back. Don't be afraid to take risks. Playing it safe might feel comfortable, but it won't get you anywhere extraordinary. Success is built on risks, calculated, brave, and bold risks. You can't achieve greatness without stepping outside of your comfort zone. The bigger the risk, the bigger the reward. Learn to say no. Saying yes to everything is a surefire way to drain your energy and lose focus. You don't have to say yes to every opportunity, every invitation, or every demand. Learn the power of saying no, and you'll find that you have more time and energy for the things that truly matter. Your mindset determines your reality. The way you think shapes the way you live. A negative mindset will only hold you back, while a positive, growth-focused mindset will propel you forward. You have the power to shape your reality through your thoughts. Choose them wisely. No one is coming to save you. Stop waiting for a savior. Stop hoping someone will rescue you from your circumstances. You are the hero of your own story. It's up to you to take control of your life and make things happen. Don't rely on others to fix your problems. The power lies within you. Comparison is the thief of joy. It's so easy to get caught up in comparing your life to others. But here's the truth. Everyone's journey is different. What someone else has achieved or experienced is irrelevant to your path. Focus on your own growth and stop comparing yourself to others. Success is a marathon, not a sprint. So many of us are in a rush to achieve success, but success isn't a quick fix. It's a long, drawn-out process that requires patience, persistence, and time. Stay the course and don't expect overnight results. You have to invest in yourself. If you're not investing in your own growth, then you're stagnant. Whether it's learning new skills, attending seminars, or taking care of your health, investing in yourself is the best investment you'll ever make. Your future self will thank you for it. Failure is not the end, it's just the beginning. When you fail, don't see it as the end. See it as the beginning of a new opportunity. Failure is just a lesson in disguise. If you're not failing, you're not pushing yourself hard enough. Happiness is a choice. No one can give you happiness. It's not something you can buy, achieve, or find. Happiness is a decision you make every day. You can choose to focus on the positive, to appreciate what you have, and to find joy in the little things. As I stand before you today, I can't help but think about how many of us, at some point or another, feel overwhelmed by the weight of our circumstances. We all go through difficulties, whether personal, professional, or emotional. We all face setbacks, moments of doubt, and challenges that seem insurmountable. It's easy to feel like the world is closing in on us, that there's no way out, and that success is something reserved for others, those who were born with privilege, those who seem to have it all together, those who just got lucky. I get it. I've been there. We've all been there. But here's what I want you to understand. Your struggles don't define you. What defines you is how you choose to respond to them. Life will continue to throw challenges at you, but every single obstacle is an opportunity in disguise. The difference between those who succeed and those who don't is not that one group faced fewer challenges, but rather, it's the way each person decides to handle the inevitable difficulties life throws their way. Success doesn't come from avoiding hardship. It comes from pushing through it, learning from it, and transforming that hardship into the very fuel that drives you forward. I know it's easy to feel stuck, to feel like the walls are closing in. You look around, and everyone else seems to be moving ahead, finding success, building careers, making money, getting the recognition they deserve. It can be disheartening when you feel like you're doing everything you're supposed to and yet still find yourself standing still. But remember this: progress doesn't always look like what you think it should. Success isn't just about the flashy moments, the Instagram posts, the accolades, the trophies. True success is often quiet behind the scenes. It's in the small victories, the incremental steps, the long hours of work that no one sees. If there's one thing I wish I had understood earlier in my life, it's that the pace of your journey is yours alone. We often measure success by comparing ourselves to others, by measuring how fast someone else is moving, how much money they're making, or how far they've gone. But here's the truth: their journey is not yours. Their path is not your path. And the only person you should be competing with is the person you were yesterday. So stop looking around at everyone else. Stop measuring your worth based on the highlight reels of social media or the achievements of your peers. Focus on your own progress. When I was younger, I used to feel like I was falling behind. I thought I wasn't achieving enough fast enough. I thought I wasn't good enough, capable enough, or deserving of success. I thought there was something inherently wrong with me because I wasn't where I thought I should be. But that mentality was poison. It held me back for years. It kept me stuck in a cycle of self-doubt, fear, and regret. It wasn't until I realized that success is not a race, that it's not about the end goal, but about the person you become along the way, that I was able to break free from that mindset. I've learned that the true key to success is not about trying to control everything, but rather about learning to navigate the unknown with grace, resilience, and confidence. There will always be forces outside of your control: economic downturns, unexpected setbacks, or even the opinions of others. But there is one thing you can control, and that's your attitude. You can control your mindset. You can control how you respond to adversity. You can control how much effort you put into every single step you take toward your goals. And when you embrace that power, when you take responsibility for the direction of your life, everything changes. If you're struggling right now, if you feel like you're stuck or lost, let me tell you this: your current situation is not your final destination. I know it might feel impossible to keep going, especially when it seems like the world is against you. But I promise you, every step forward, no matter how small, brings you closer to the person you're meant to become. It may not happen overnight, and it may not happen in the way you expected, but if you keep moving forward, if you keep working, if you keep striving to be better than you were yesterday, you will get there. You don't have to have it all figured out right now. You don't have to have a clear, step-by-step blueprint for your entire life, but you do need to start. You do need to take that first step. Don't wait for everything to be perfect before you act. If I had waited for the perfect moment to start, I would still be waiting. We all would. There is no perfect time. There is only now. And let me tell you something else. Success isn't about doing everything on your own. It's not about being a lone wolf who never asks for help or guidance. It's about building relationships, surrounding yourself with people who inspire you, and seeking wisdom from those who've walked the path before you. None of us can do this alone. And in the darkest moments, it's those relationships, those connections, that will give you the strength to keep going. Seek out mentors, reach out to your network, lean on the people who want to see you succeed. Success is never a solo journey, it's a team effort. When things get tough, remember that you are not alone. There are millions of people in this world who have faced challenges far greater than yours and come out the other side stronger, wiser, and more resilient. Your story is not over. It's just beginning. The person you are today is not the person you will be tomorrow. Every setback, every hardship is an opportunity for growth. Don't let your struggles define you. Let them shape you into the person you need to become. And don't think for a second that you are not worthy of success. There is no person more deserving of a fulfilling, successful life than you. You have within you everything you need to achieve your goals and create the life you dream of. The only thing standing in your way is your belief in yourself. If you're willing to put in the work, if you're willing to push through the tough times, if you're willing to take the risks and learn from your failures, success will find you. The world is changing. It's moving faster than ever. And if you aren't evolving with it, you'll be left behind. The skills, the mindset, and the habits that worked yesterday might not work today. But the good news is this: you have the power to adapt. You have the ability to learn, to grow, and to reinvent yourself. And as long as you keep growing, as long as you keep pushing forward, there is nothing that can stop you from achieving greatness. The road to success is not easy. It's not a straight line. It's messy, it's chaotic, and it will challenge you in ways you never thought possible. But if you stay committed, if you keep going even when the road is tough, you will find success waiting for you at the end. So, I challenge you today. Take these lessons to heart. Use them to fuel your journey. Don't wait for the perfect moment. Don't wait for someone else to tell you what to do. Don't let fear or doubt control your life. Step into your power. Take control of your future and start living the life you were meant to live. Because the world needs people like you, people who are willing to fight for what they want, who are willing to take risks, and who are willing to keep going even when it feels impossible. Remember, success is not just for the lucky or the privileged. It's for those who are willing to put in the work, who are willing to learn from their mistakes, and who are willing to keep pushing even when the odds are stacked against them. You've got this. You can do this. And the world is waiting for you to show up and make your mark. So, go out there and get it. It's yours for the taking. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next video.